In this video, we're going to look at the price movement of Solana because yes, could we expect another pump of 1800% within this bull market? Yes, you heard me right. This would bring Solana all the way up to $3,500 within this bull market. This would be an easy 18x all the way from the current price movement. And yes, we're going to compare Solana with a different coin that have major similarities and that we could expect the same movement within this bull market for Solana. So if you want to find out what we could expect for Solana and also for Bitcoin, you need to watch the video until the end, smash up the like button and subscribe, and most importantly, activate the bell so that you always stay up to date. And welcome back to Be for Crypto. I hope you all are doing great. We're going to first start over with Bitcoin because yes, in the previous video, I told you that I could expect that we're going to see the sideways move on the daily chart to the Bitcoin halving, because yes, this would create a lot of frustration if we're not going to see that the price movement comes all the way back down to the $50,000 where a lot of people want to reinvest all of their money that they took out of the market exactly here. So yes, this would be extremely frustrated for all of the people that want to buy exactly here, and it's also going to be very frustrating for the people that bought the top or invested exactly here, because yes, the market is not going to do anything. This is going to cause extreme frustration, and afterwards guys, we could expect after the Bitcoin halving that we're going to see this parabolic run towards the upside. But first, let's look at the technical analysis on the daily chart, where we can clearly see that we are forming this downward sloping trend all the way from the all-time high exactly at this major resistance point at $74,000. And yes, this is exactly what I predicted, that we're going to see a lower high exactly here, and we're going to get this rejection all the way back down to the 38.2. But guys, we could also expect that we're going to bounce from the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level and come all the way back up into this major resistance point. And yes, we could even break the previous all-time high. I'm extremely bullish at the moment for Bitcoin, but this is going to be my maximum pain, that we're going to see the sideways accumulation phase, which is extremely bullish for the overall crypto market, because this brings all the moving averages all the way up to the price movement, and that we could expect, yes, after this massive surge towards the upside for Bitcoin from the beginning of the year, that we're going to cool off exactly here. Because remember, nothing can go up in a straight line. So let's go down on the even lower time frames to find out what we could expect in the immediate short term. And guys, you need to watch the video until the end to really understand why we could see this massive pump for Solana. But first of all, let's go on the 4-hour chart. We can perfectly see that at the golden pocket, I told you exactly here that 99.6% are absolutely wrong, and if we're going to turn around exactly here, we perfectly bounced off from the 200 moving average, and we came all the way back to this downward sloping trend that we have been forming for all this while that we saw this downwards move. But guys, exactly here we broke towards the upside, and we also opened a trade exactly here at the break of this trend line, and we came all the way back up, all the way to this major resistance point. And yes, we are forming this upward sloping channel, which is also extremely bullish for the price movement of Bitcoin, because this gives us the indication that Bitcoin is forming higher highs and also higher lows exactly here. So overall, this gives us indication that the overall short-term trend has turned around exactly here, and this could even be the perfect breakout point round about the 38.2 and the 50 moving average exactly here. This breakout from this major W formation that we have been forming with a higher low, so this perfect double bottom. So this would be a perfect retest after this bullish breakout exactly here. So ultimately guys, this is still extremely bullish for the price movement of Bitcoin, but overall guys, my worst case scenario would be all the way back down into the golden pocket from this major range. So yes, this looks extremely bullish for the overall crypto market. Yes, we've formed a lower high, but overall guys, we could also come all the way back down to the 50% Fibonacci retracement level, which is also this major support zone exactly here. See this bounce, and we would still be in this bullish structure towards the upside, with even the potential of breaking the previous all-time high exactly at the $74,000. So if you're not invested into Bitcoin, dollar cost average, and if you want to find out more, guys, we need to look at Solana, because yes, this could also be the time to reinvest your Bitcoin holdings into Solana, because if we go over to the weekly chart, we can perfectly see that the price movement of Solana came all the way up to the 61.8. We broke the 61.8 and came into this major resistance zone exactly at the 78 Fibonacci retracement level, and you can once again see that this worked out exactly as predicted. We saw this rejection exactly at this major resistance point, from the previous bull market exactly here, which is also the previous all-time high exactly at the levels of 270 US dollars. So yes, and we saw this dump all the way back down to the 61.8, which now is going to act as support at the 61.8. So ultimately guys, I could expect that Solana is going to form a bottom exactly here, and that we could see this breakout from this flag that we are forming and ultimately break the previous all-time high. And yes, in my previous video I told you that I could expect a price movement all the way up to the 500, or even with a bullish case all the way to the 1000 US dollar mark, which would be exactly the 3.618 Fibonacci retracement level, and this would be a massive pump. But guys, I really do believe that we could even expect this massive pump of yes 1800% from the current price movement all the way up to the 3500 US dollar mark, which would be exactly here. Because yes, ultimately guys, this looks extremely bullish for Solana, because yes, if we're going to compare Solana with Ethereum that had exactly the same price movement in the previous bull market, and we're going to look at the potential, yes, Ethereum has the potential to go all the way up to the 11,000 US dollar mark. So yes, this would be my ultimate price target for Ethereum within this bull market, the 11,000 US dollar mark. But what are we comparing when it comes to Solana and this massive move towards the upside? Yes, exactly this red line was the previous Bitcoin halving in May 2020. And we saw this bullish move after the Bitcoin halving. Yes, we saw that Bitcoin went a little bit sideways, but we could see that Ethereum directly after the Bitcoin halving got this bullish move towards the upside. And if we go over to Solana and go to the same time period exactly after the Bitcoin halving, we saw that Solana saw this major pump towards the upside. And exactly from the Bitcoin halving, we saw this pump for Solana all the way to the all-time high. This was a pump of 44,000%. Yes guys, you heard me right, 44,000%. And let's go over to Ethereum, because yes, exactly from the Bitcoin halving, we saw the altcoins saw this major pump towards the upside, and exactly from the halving all the way to the all-time high for Ethereum, this was a pump of 2,124%. And yes guys, Ethereum was trading round about the 190 US dollar level, or let's say around about 200 US dollars exactly here. So yes, Solana's at the moment at the 200 US dollar level, roughly round about the 180 US dollar level. So yes, it would definitely be possible that we're going to see this major price movement for Solana, the same price movement from Ethereum in the previous bull market, because Solana has all the functions as Ethereum, and it's quicker and with a low transaction fees. And we're seeing a lot of things being built on the Solana network when it comes to projects, NFTs, or even decentralized finance, meme coins. So the whole ecosystem of Solana is going to contribute to this major movement towards the upside. So I'm extremely bullish on Solana, and yes, I would dollar cost average into Solana exactly here, because yes, we maybe are going to see a 4x or even maybe a 5x for Bitcoin, but definitely we could expect this major 18x for Solana within this bull market. So yes guys, dollar cost average into Solana, and if you want to buy crypto on the spot market or trade it with a leverage, go down in the video description below and sign up with my links where you receive a major deposit bonus. And if you always want to stay up to date, make sure to be in my free Telegram group, because yes, they'll keep you up to date. So let's go back over to Bitcoin. On the 4-hour chart, we can perfectly see that Bitcoin came all the way back down exactly to this major breakout point from this W. Yes, maybe we're going to come all the way back to the 38.2, but ultimately guys, I think we're going to get this bounce within this range and come all the way up to this major resistance point. But ultimately, this is the game plan that we could expect in the immediate short term. And remember guys, smash up the like button and subscribe, and most importantly, activate the bell so that you always stay up to date, and make sure to be for crypto. And we see each other in the next video.